Here we are again. Um, the last video we had to stop and kind of like re reevaluate our tools that we had. I had a Allen key to assemble the Eurorack uh, setup on the newly received Cre8audio Nifty case. But they didn't include an Allen key, and the Allen key I had that was SAE, which I guess is Imperial. So I will tell you that that was not convenient. I had to go to a store called Canadian Tire, which is a big hardware store in Canada. Go get an Allen key set. Came back here and realized that the Imperial set wasn't really fitting. It was actually metric. Went back there. Because they've just lifted the COVID restrictions. There was a huge lineup, took 1 hour of my time, at least more than 1 hour of my time. And I ended up with getting the proper Allen key. So I can get start here. So here we go. Here is the thing. The Allen key that I needed was this size. So fits right in there. Should come out. Now I like one thing. I'm always trying to see the positive, but I think that I like that this is kind of like a thumb screw. You can pull it out like that. Let me just see here what we have here. So I'm gonna have to put this into a little holding area. Pull these all out. Me personally, I always like to go opposite and diagonal when screwing or unscrewing anything with tension. Okay, one. Pretty nice. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Kind of nice though. Um, right now, I'll just put it over here. Very nice assembly. I have to say, Cre8audio, kudos to you because it's a very um, quality engineering. The wood on the side is very good, but you know what? Like, this is just such a good value and good deal. It's a little smaller than what I'd wish for, but for me, just starting out, having a background with electronic music from 1991, where it was just like drum machines and synths that were pre-configured, mostly Roland equipment, Korg, Akai, I guess, um, Casio. So it's cool because like it's got the MIDI on the back and it's got a 1/4 inch output. No idea what to expect from the USB, but again, okay. So got all that. So I'm gonna remove the panel. The MIDI is really helpful because I think that will take the sequencing to another level. So, a couple cool things they've got clips already set in there and stuck in. They're not really. Some of them are kind of like unstuck, and I don't know. Maybe there's a method to the madness. I was thinking that they would be straight across, but they're just like seem to be randomly screwed around. So I don't know. But like let me get started. So this, I'm going to need a little bit more desk space. Just give me a second, bear with me. Now the first one I would like to install is this Doper. Ah, no. So on the specs, it told me that it was 4 inches, and I measured the Doper, and I thought I measured 4 inches exactly, but it is too deep. So it will have to go into my other case. So sad. Ouch. That's okay. Life goes on. Life goes on. So let me continue with, I'm going to remove a few things here. And one of them is, oh, this is getting tight. This is getting a little tight. So let's see here. I probably need more desk space. So I am going to start with wish I could zoom out, guys, because not sure what exactly you guys want to see at this moment, but so first component of my Nifty box rack is going to be the NW1, which I love. I haven't even played with it, but I love the Blofeld I have. My friend has the Iridium. I have worked with the Pulse. Again, I hung out with the guys from Basic Channel in an apartment in Kreuzberg in Berlin in, I think, 1993, and I used the one that they had with the 909, and I've used, I think it's the Pulse and some other, I don't know what the names of them were, but this one has 80 wavetables, so it's quite cool. And I'm looking forward to having this as part. Again, the purpose of having this Nifty case for me as a professional musician, professional producer, that means I do things for money, and I do things for licensing, and I do things for remix and for people and for promotion. And it's not all corporate. It's a little bit of creativity as well. Actually, I'd say 90% creativity. But at this point in my life, I have experienced a little bit of success, so I am fortunate that I am able to capitalize. And again, so that doesn't mean selling out. So a lot of people have capitalized. I'd say overcapitalized with selling out. But you know what? Good for them, even though they may or may not be talented. But the ones that I know from back in the 90s and back in the days, good for them because they've worked hard. And you know who you are from Detroit, Windsor, Toronto. So, yeah. So, oh no, I forgot to put the power in. Okay, so this is working out fun. I'm glad no one's watching this. But if you guys can, like, whoever is watching this, if you learn from your mistakes or my mistakes, that's great too. I just noticed in the video that I haven't cut my nails for a long time. But that's the sign of a real musician when you don't cut your nails. You remember in the 80s, like everyone used to have like a pinky nail. Supposedly it was like the Coke nail. And like David Bowie and all these people kind of had one of those too with the rings, and pretty gross, but whatever. So yeah, so just make sure that you're grounded before I start. Make sure that you're grounded and that you have clean hands and precision. Like if you're shaky for whatever reason that you're shaky, try not to be shaky. Try to be. So again, um, there was a sign that says red stays with red, but I'm just gonna go with, like, I've already done the power. Oh no, I haven't. What just happened? Oh, okay, hold on. So one thing to realize, and I had another video where I did this, but I'm trying to learn this at the same time so I can get used to this. Really, I would like to, I'm pretty organized and I like to just have organization so I can use my creative expression to, like, basically do it with my eyes closed what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to like be experimental and like play around and discover weird quirky stuff. I just want to express my feelings and my emotion. So anyways, getting back to the point is I had to study these pins and it came with this, but you can see that the Waldorf company doesn't actually have the limit and guide plastic thing. So I had to go with understanding that the red goes in the bottom. Let's hope. So I push it on like that. Then I will get the first one of these jobbies connected. They give you a lot of cable here and a lot of extensions. That's great. So far, this Nifty case, really liking. Just the way it fits in there, it's so solid. So solid. Like I said, you need. I mentioned this before. I really like the rails, the fact that they're pre-drilled. I respect and like the fact that you can slide stuff around, but someone like me, I really like this. And you're talking about to a guy that is just used to racking walls of racks, not Eurorack, but just racks. Sorry about this really bad music. It's pretty random. By the way, I really hate this song. Cannot stand this. I wish I had some techno to play. I'm really so. I have no idea what this is. It's terrible. Okay, here we go. Now, before I rack anything more, I'm just gonna want to check power on the first one just to make sure that everything's okay, right? You don't want to rack a whole bunch of things and then take it off and then take the first one off again and redo it. Just want to do one thing at a time, okay? That's my philosophy. So here we go. Uh, where is it? Okay, so I received this is another beautiful thing about this. I received this. This is great. It's power. And I think it's got North American power. It's also got other like to me this looks like a laundry machine, but I don't know, in Europe I guess this might be something. This is my one. This one. So it's a North American power. Hopefully my daughter doesn't find it and end up playing with it. Okay, so got the power cable. Gonna plug that in. Again, it looks like that. I'm gonna take this. I guess it doesn't matter which side you put it on. So does it matter? Take it and just yeah, it clicks in. That's nice. That's really nice. It's really nice how they coiled the cable. The wire itself is it is a little chintzy, but whatever. It looks okay. The connector is good, and the actual plug-in is solid. That's what matters. Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna plug it in. I also am very happy that it's sitting upright because this is exactly how I wanted to use it was by sitting upright. So I took a risk thinking that it would sit up like this. So happy with this. It's a little small, but pretty happy with it. Plugging it in. It's a little small. Uh-oh. Oh, I like that. It's solid, but it's sticking out. It's not going in all the way. It's not quite going in all the way, but it's solid. Okay, ready? Moment of truth. The button down here. Okay, so very cool. The light, you can't see it, but the light has come on. Let me just, can you guys see the light? No, I guess you can't. Okay, whatever. So the light is there, and it looks like we're getting power. Sweet. I can turn this off, unplug, put in my next component. Pretty happy about that. Awesome. Thank you. And success. Thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'm not going to tell you to subscribe or anything because that is cheesy, cliche, YouTube, cancel culture, millennium garbage. And I'm just filming just so I don't know why I'm filming. Okay, so see ya.